Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're on for an early kickoff here. I'm Noah Walker. I'll be your broadcast commentator today. We are going to turn off the sound for a moment. We don't want YouTube having any copyright claims against us, but we'll be right back with you. The audio is working.
The right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. In our home, it's no different.
Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is kickoff time for this UPSL DMV South matchup between Villareal and Arlington SA. Keeping us on our toes, as always. The match kickoff, in case you were tuned in, was supposed to be 5, but here we are, 4:45, or rather 4:48.
Off the table, off the bed.
Ready to go. And underway. We do apologize for putting out the wrong match time, but we're right there with you. caught a little off guard, but we're going to do our best to accommodate. This is going to be an early set piece for Villareal, about 40 yards out from goal. Certainly an opportunity they would love to take advantage of. It was 2 set piece opportunities for Villareal a couple weeks ago at Virginia Dream that we saw hit to precision. This one's certainly out of the range of El Garib, who won't stand over the ball, and easily dealt with by Arlington. That's lovely skill to get through the midfield, down the touchline.
Come on, Arlington Soccer!
And sent in. What a save from Fuentes. The follow-up effort put over. An early chance for Martin Go. Not taken, but certainly a warning shot across the bow for Villareal. Goal kick to come. Here's a look at the replay. Villareal will play from the back. It's Dickens scanning the field and sending it over to his colleague counterpart in there. Here comes the press from Malik Tom. And the Arlington side, the press yields results. There's a shot from distance. Another opportunity for Arlington, another ball hit over, but this is the opportunities you do not want to give to a side of the caliber of Arlington. It's not the second period for those just tuning in. We did just kick off here at Justice High School Stadium in Falls Church, Virginia for this UPSL DMV South A Conference matchup. Arlington coming off of a strong performance, a victory against the Blazers last Saturday. 4-1 was the final tally. Before that, a comfortable result against Alexandria United in week 1. 3-0 was the scoreline in that one. It was a mistake playing out of the back. The shot taken and pulled far wide. Those are the mistakes that Arlington, regardless of outcome, certainly won't want to make. Oh, we wait for this ball to come back in. Let's take a look at the away side lineup. It's Jones starting in goal. His veteran leadership will help to lock it down back there. The captain in the back line will be Nick Barona, returning from the last few seasons. Omar Fall will get his start in the back line for Arlington today, wearing the number 5 jersey. There's an erroneous ball sent out. And Wulu, Martin Go, Chris Barnard, Peter Maddox, Daniel Habtum, Eric Jennings, Malik Tom, and Ibrahim Conte will round out that starting 11. There's a long back pass, touched out of the air by Fuentes. Villareal immediately under pressure. No offside is called, sent across, and at long last the offside flag does come. A nervy moment, testing the patience, testing the nerves of Villareal. Take a look. The entire back line was pretty much assuming this was going to get called. They say play to the whistle. Did seem a somewhat obvious call, but never want to be certain. This one's knocked up the pitch by Fuentes, well flicked on by Jennings. Barona. Sorry, that was Barnard who got the first ball. Didn't maybe intend to send it into a dangerous area, but the second one, well, pounced down by Villareal. It looks like Dallas Organic will stand over this one. An opportunity for Organic to send one to the top of the 18. It's into the box. Good ball, but going to service on the end of it. Going to be a goal kick to come. Here we go. Jones plays one right through the middle. Omar Fall now will get his time on the ball. Back to Jones. And knocked across the midfield. Organic picks up the second ball, sends one down the line. Looks like Arlington will get it right back in. It's Barona connecting with Jennings. That one not cleanly possessed by Arlington. Villareal do have some numbers up the pitch. It's sent down the line, far too much pace on that ball. Goal kick to come for Arlington. And goal today for Villareal, it will be John Fuentes, imparting his veteran leadership. In a minute, we'll have the rest of that Villareal lineup. And here we go. Arlington starting from the back will send it right back to Jones. Jones, ever confident with his feet. We'll find Jennings, now Barona. Barnard doing well to save that one. Looked like it had gone, but Arlington still on the ball. Here's Jennings. And they went through the middle. And it looks like we are going to get an advantage. Arlington throw here on the near side. Hampton sends one down the line, well flicked on by Go. Popped up the field. Lovely bit of skill there from Conte. Conte happy to get this one right underway. What a ball from Jennings. The tackle just in the nick of time to send this one out for a corner kick, a set piece for Arlington. Welcome, Peter. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat here supporting from cloudy Montana. What brings you all the way out to Montana? Surely not this beautiful game. I'm not familiar with the soccer scene out in Montana, but I can't imagine exactly being booming, bustling, but hey, could be wrong. Maybe there's something going on out there. Here comes the in-swinger for Arlington. Sent into a dangerous area. Another chance. Omar Fall was the one on the end of this, but couldn't quite get this under the crossbar. Villareal breathed another sigh of relief. 1-1, says Peter. Never say never, it's possible. I think just based on their pedigree over the last few years, the away side, Arlington would have to take them just for the leadership, the coaching, the depth of the roster, and what we've seen over the years. Villareal, they showed some real fight in the last couple weeks, and certainly they have some talent. Could make things interesting, no doubt, but that's just my insider's scoop. That's why they play the game. It's, as my dad always said when I would ask who's going to win this one, it's why they play the game in the first place. Nothing is certain, no matter what you've done before, no matter how good you think you are, what level you've played, anybody can beat anybody, especially here in this UPSL DMV South Conference. We've seen miracles. This one's sent in. Fuentes quickly off his line. Fuentes will take some time off the clock, letting his teammates get up. Now lumped down the pitch. Well won by Barona initially. Here's Barnard. And back once again. And easily cut out by Hampton. Jennings and Fall will work side by side back there. Try to find a way to play from the back. It's back to Jennings. Now sent down the line. There's good pressure there. The second ball still up for grabs. Villareal not really getting a good ball away. Hampton is high. There's Ibrahim Conte applying a bit of pressure. El Garib under duress, getting one down the line. Finally touched away. El Garib, we mentioned him earlier. He was the talisman for Villareal, one of their best players from open play, but also El Garib scoring 2 screamers in their 6-2 defeat against Virginia Dream from just outside 18 on one, and then the other a bit deeper, 25, 26 yards. 2 fantastic goals. Arlington will want to avoid any kind of set pieces in and around their 18 for the fear that El Garib, excuse me, could be clinical once again. This one's won back by Conte, sent forward. Martin Go tagging in Wulu. Now it's pressure from Martin Go. Shot taken, and Fuentes will just fall comfortably on top of this one. 12th minute already. A flurry of chances from Arlington that we've seen. They not really pulled Fuentes to full stretch just yet, but certainly a few chances they'll have wanted to do better with. This one's sent in the direction of El Garib, but will trickle out. Hampton will find his colleague Omar Fall. Well, one back by El Garib. It's still up for grabs. Minor got the final touch, but couldn't quite connect with any teammates on that near touchline. It is not 1-0. It is 0-0. Zero to 0 is the scoreline. There were a few chances created but not finished by Arlington. Here comes Chris Barnard. Barnard has an option out wide. On the ground, what a save from Fuentes, but not cleared, sent back in, and finally sent away. That was a gilded chance for Malik Tom. Now the other way. Fall and Jennings are there, and we'll send it back. Here's Omar Fall on the ball. Those two working together like 2 long-lost brothers, 2 teammates who are new insofar as they're just having their first season together. The first match that I've covered during this UPSL Spring 25 campaign, but doing rather well together, Omar Fall and Eric Jennings, testament to the coaching here in Arlington. And I gotta say, Villareal have impressed. Their fight, if not cohesion, has been admirable. I'd like to see a little bit more in the way of possession, holding on to the ball, taking some pressure off their back line, but certainly they're not shying away from the tackles, not shying away from the work. And sometimes that can keep you in games. It's going to be a drop ball for Villareal. Sent all the way back to Fuentes. Fuentes will tag in the center back. But again, Villareal struggling to get across midfield. Their best chances have come from simple Arlington mistakes. Nothing grave from Arlington, but really want to see a little bit more. This one's sent in there. It's Jennings. Ooh, doesn't get that one away, but Jennings the quickest to it. Jennings sending one down the line. The narrowest of margins, but he did find his man, Maddox. Oh, it's sent in for Barnard. Lots of space for Barnard to work into. He'll tag in Daniel Hampton. Hampton now.
Come on, Arlington!
Looking for a ball through. Doesn't come off that time, but Let's see how Villareal play out. This one's well sent away by Organic. Jennings puts it right back in the mix. Dallas Organic. Malik Tom turning out of trouble, but running right into Moore. This one's sent back. Here's Barnard in space. Barnard will play one through. Lovely ball. The flag has come up, and that will nullify that sequence of play. Into the 17th minute now here in this UPSL DMV South matchup between Arlington SA and Villareal. It's one side, Arlington, that have been perfect through their 2 matches. Villareal yet to pick up points early in their season, so 2 sides on opposite ends of the table, opposite ends of the spectrum here, but still lots of time in their seasons to make their own fortunes or drop their fortunes. Certainly, as good as Arlington have been, they know there's lots of work to be done before they can say they've clinched a playoff spot. And these are the ones where they'll feel it's a must-win. They must take home 3 points today, and you'll see that kind of urgency as this game goes on. This is a terrific run through the middle. Well, it did look like a moment for our center official to deal with. I have to see it again, but this is well captured by El Gharib. It's Mike El Gharib working against Omar Fall. Fall does well to get back and sends this one away. Corner kick for Villareal. Let's take a look at the no call, potential foul. Yeah, that's a good no call. Good physical defending to get to the spot and see Malik Tom off the ball. It is a throw sent in. El Gharib looking to get around the man, but instead will have a consolation prize of another throw. Yeah, just confirming Peter and Govind saying it is 0-0. No goals in this one just yet. Jones will just send everyone forward on this opportunity for Arlington to ping one up the pitch as the sun comes out. Possibly could affect the players down there. That is a blinding sun from behind Jones's goal. Arlington might be the beneficiary as Villareal right into the sun right now. This one's over the top for Arlington. Flicked back, and we have our first goal of the match. It's a goal for Arlington. 1-0 is the scoreline. I believe it's Maddox. We'll take a look at the replay and confirm. Arlington finally rewarded for their troubles. Here's a look at that replay. Peter Maddox is the goal scorer here. So now it is 1-0. For those who are inquiring about the scoreline.
Let's go, Arlington!
1 goal for Arlington, who in fairness have been the better side early on and have been rewarded for their troubles. It's going to be Villareal playing left to right, wearing their all yellow kit. Arlington playing right to left in their all blue. For those of us just joining, welcome, and we do apologize for the confusion on the kickoff. Originally supposed to be for 5. We ended up getting started a little early, 4:45. But that was the first goal of the match, so haven't missed too much just yet if you're just joining us. This one sent across. Aptum Sends one inside. Here's Barnard. Barnard finding Malik Tom. Tom tried to thread that pass. Couldn't quite thread the needle. Now a shot from deep. Not really the pace required to beat Fuentes. This one trickles innocuously over the end line. We do have a few matches live on the DMV Sports Media channel. Up in Maryland, the DMV North Conference at 5:30. It's going to be Chiefs United hosting Bridgeport in a crucial must-win for both of those sides. Bridgeport has not gotten the start that they wanted. This is Barnard with the shot from range. Chris Barnard and Golasso. And never any doubt for the Arlington man, the new addition coming over from Alexandria. Chris Barnard, you cannot give him those opportunities. He will strike. A crucial piece of the Arlington midfield, and always a goal threat. And that is 2-0 for Arlington here in the 22nd minute. He hit it hard, he hit it true, and sent one in low into the side netting of Fuentes' goal. We'll see how Villareal respond. Will they go and get one and have the lead, find some momentum, or will this one just build and build for the benefit of Arlington? This one sent out wide. Lovely turn there. Could be an opportunity. It's sent in, and Jones, capable as always, just makes that ball stick to it. His positioning was perfect and able to hang on. There's Fall. Sending one across, not the best decision from Omar Fall. Arlington could be under the gun now. That one trickles out for the benefit of Arlington. Will be a throw here on the near touch. Absum. We'll send it back for Omar Fall. Now Jennings. There we go, Martin Go, engineering space. Sends one in, beautiful ball from Malik Tom on the ground. There's another goal for Arlington. It's Malik Tom for the third. What an assist for Martin Go. Arlington will call this a team goal, but the final tally, of course, Malik Tom, clinical from close range. It's 3-0 Arlington. We talked about the urgency of this game and Arlington to stay in the driver's seat, continue getting points in their continued playoff hopes, and certainly they've gotten the start that they wanted. Maybe last week not the start that they wanted. They ended up with the 4-1 victory despite going down 1-0 and playing from behind through 53 minutes. But tonight, not the case at all. They have been their same clinical self from the beginning, or at least up top, and now Villareal playing from a deficit in a difficult situation, 3-0. Albeit not insurmountable. We saw a fantastic game this Wednesday in which the team, Los Toros, who had fallen behind, scored 3 unanswered late portions to earn a point, despite finding themselves in a similar situation to Villareal. Granted, different situation, tough to compare this game to that, but 3 goals not impossible, especially with how much time we have left on the clock, but really would have to see a drastic change in how this game has gone. This is a good ball over the top. Fuentes made the save. It looks like the flag is up. Set piece up the field.
There'll be no drama llama.
Did look like the Arlington player was coming back from an offside position, or so says the linesman. Impossible to see. We don't have it in our camera angle. Doesn't matter anyways. No VAR here. And this one has traveled over the touchline. It's going to be an Arlington throw on that far side. There's Conte. So they went back to fall. Now Barona. Good ball over the top. But far too direct. Fuentes off his line and out. Welcome. Robert Crisanti says go, come on ASA Arlington. It gets confusing at times because there are two ASAs. ASA Reds playing at 7 against Virginia Dream this week. But of course we know who you're talking about in this one. ASA being Arlington Soccer Association. This one's sent in. No pressure from Villareal. They'll drop back and allow Arlington to do their thing back here. Probably wise. Good composure between Maddox and Fall. Here's Martin Go showing off his composure on the ball. Finally winning a set piece. And it looks like the spot of the set piece not satisfactory for Zach Moss, our center official today. Here comes Barnard. Sending one over the top. They're asking questions, but it is going to travel out for a goal kick. Maddox was the player on the end of that. Villareal will start from their back. Now Minor looking down his line. Lopez looking for organic. Barnard's first to it. Now it's Haptum back to Barnard. Al-Gharib applying the pressure. Ooh, that's a foul. Barona on the wrong side. And put in a bad position, Nick Barona, with that hospital pass. It was the pressure from Mike Al-Gharib that kind of started this one. Credit to Al-Gharib, forcing Barnard into not his finest pass. And it will be a set piece. First we'll check on the down player. It's number 7. Rodrigo Añez Solis. We hope that Solis is okay and able to continue. Get some attention from the trainer for now. Looks like Solis is okay. will have to step off the pitch because the trainer came out before re-entering the fray. Romero will leave this one for Lopez. Danilo Lopez standing over it. An opportunity for Villareal. It's sent into the 18. What a ball! It just drifts past everyone. Jones happy to claim this goal kick. Take a look. This one really a cutting ball that could have absolutely seen results for Villareal. Just needed to get the slightest touch on that. It was a ball that froze Jones on his line, took the entire back line out of the play. Really one that Villareal will want to do better with. Here's Chris Barnard sending it across for Fall down the line. Now Haptum. Good ball movement from Arlington. Good ball to the top of the 18. It's sent away. And we're in. There's Omar Fall. Across to Jennings. Jennings, his ball flicked up, could be problematic. What a touch out of the air for Maddox. And there it is, the golazo for Peter Maddox. A second for Maddox, a fourth for Arlington. And this one could get ugly early. Another fantastic goal. Albeit fortunate circumstances. The original service took a really tough bounce. Arlington found themselves in, and Maddox, he would not be denied from just outside the 18. Tucking one into the far corner. It looks like Fuentes was already wrong-footed by the way that this one landed. But what a touch from Peter Maddox. That was the moment that sealed the deal and made this goal look so easy. The touch out of the air with the spinning ball. And we're back in. 4-0 is the scoreline. Sent back to Fuentes. Fuentes' ball. Gets to Danilo Lopez. Now Organic up the pitch. El Garib is in the area. El Garib, what can he do? Waiting for help to get alongside. El Garib touches inside. Oh, what a touch, up and over from Jones. For a moment, it looked like Jones might have been wrong-footed, but did so well to get the fingertips up and put Mike El Garib's strike over the crossbar. Take another look at this replay while we set up for this corner. El Garib putting the perfect amount of touch on this one. It was a floating ball that almost drifted over Jones. Kind of a chip shot from close range. And now we have a corner kick sent into a dangerous area. Back post. Sent in and blocked. Back to Organic. El Garib now. Working down this near touchline. El Garib. A lot of blue shirts to get by. And El Garib has won it back. Sent into the box, back post. Jones off his line comfortably. Will claim this one. And here we go. Conte receiving and sending it back to Barona. Now down the far line, it's Malik Tom surveying his options. Tom's ball across the 18. No takers. Danilo Lopez first to it. This one sent in, well defended initially. Dickens will find El Garib, who's been Villareal's best chance of getting out time and again. Now sent inside for Romero. Now Organic. The pressure is there. Maddox getting a touch to it, not winning it back. Here come Villareal. Another well-timed challenge from Conte. Romero slaloming but not finding any service, and Arlington have found their way out. That's Malik Tom. Now Maddox. And Arlington will settle this one down. This one's sent back. Jennings will ping one out to his man on the far side. Malik Tom back to Barnard. Martin Go looking for the return pass. This could be problematic. It goes in, but the flag is up. Offside nullifies this sequence. Appreciate the kind words. Mr. Crisanti, okay, I see what's happening here. Is this father and son in the chat? Two different accounts, two Robert Crisantis. Welcome, welcome to both father and son, Robert Crisanti. And welcome Osama Nasir, greetings from Dubai. Blessings, Osama. I hope you have a safe and, of course, enjoyable trip. That sounds fun. Is it business or pleasure? You don't have to tell me. But I wish you the same. Have a good trip, have a safe trip, and we hope to see you back soon. North Stars will be needing you. They'll have a match tonight. That one's not on DMV Sports Media. They'll host Blazers FC and another UPSL DMV South match. Meanwhile, Villareal will make a switch. On comes number 19. Zach Ali. Speaking of North Star, Zach Ali will make an appearance, trying to make something happen. The first ball sent his direction, not a good one, and Maddox will send one in. What a ball! Begs for a finish, and well defended. That could have been, should have been a fifth. Take a look at this replay. Maddox, a player very much in form right now, sends one in. Fantastic clearance made by the center back for Villareal, Meertzman. And here comes the delivery. It's Barnard. Barnard standing over this one. His ball sent into a dangerous area, sent on goal, and another golazo. This one converted by Martin Go. Laid on a silver platter by Barnard. And this one certainly an Arlington side very much in form. 5 goals through 40 minutes. And it only looks like it's getting worse. Take another look at the replay. The service from Barnard, the rise from Martin Go, and the power on the header, leaving Fuentes no chance in goal. And here we go. Zach Ali sending one back. And Villareal will try to gain some possession before we head into the halftime. Here's Conte. Now Barnard. And Habtum Ooh, not connecting that time. Barnard, always a player with effort, a player with energy. That time a little too much energy. Did give away the foul. And dapping it up with former teammate Zach Ali. Both of them have spent time playing in and for North Stars. It's all love. It's a physical game sometimes. This one sent up the field, not a kick with any kind of direction, and those are the balls that Villareal just will want to do so much better with. They've already spent much of this game pursuing and tracking these Arlington runners, and picking up the ball out of their own net. And when you just give them the ball to move it around at ease, it just makes your job so much more difficult. It can be difficult to move that ball on the ground and can open you up to counterattacks, of course. But the alternative, just kicking balls aimlessly, never is going to yield results. It's a hard challenge, but a fair challenge. Arlington able to cross the midfield. Martin go. Looking up top. Oh, it's in. That could be a penalty kick. Not called. Martin go. Found himself in a great position. Defender made the only challenge he could and deemed to be a fair challenge. Onward as we play. Good ball across. Here's Haptum. Looking for the return pass, but not finding it. Well won by Maddox. Maddox not far away from that one. And 43rd minute, onwards we play. Oh, thanks, Luch. Appreciate that. And Willou. Oops. Wrong player. Thank you for letting me know. I'm surprised no one said anything. We had a bit of a rocky start in this one. I thought the game time was going to be 5 p.m. I should have just gone and gotten the rosters early, but kind of had to come in cold. And my apologies to both Maddox and McCulley and Willou. And Willou is the player right now with the 2 goals. Could be on a hat trick soon. I'm glad you said something, Luch. Zach Ali over the top. Ooh, this one could be problematic, but Jones to the rescue, able to come to the outer reaches of his 18. Now Jones will send one out to the near touchline. Quickly in from Danilo Lopez. It's El Garib working against Haptum. There's Dallas Organic finding good space. We'll send one across the 18. Begs for a strike. Well, sent to the backside and mopped up by Barona. A lot of space in behind this Villareal side, but it's dealt with for the moment. Down the line for Malik Tom. Malik Tom rounding the player like he wasn't even there. The square ball is in. What a ball. What a goal. It's Martin Go with his second. Lots of credit has to be given to Malik Tom, who did so well to round the defender, put a perfect ball across at the right time, earning the assist and the goal for Arlington. It's 6-0 heading into the halftime. Take a look at the replay.
Let's go, Arlington!
Fantastic move from Malik Tom. Fantastic battle. Able to send one into a dangerous area. Putting this one on a silver platter for Martin Go. And it's 6-0. Never say never, but this game, for all intents and purposes, done and dusted early. Heading into this halftime. That's a hard time to concede, even more so than the other 5. That is 6-0 here at the end of the half. Villareal kind of reeling right now, but they will have some time here at the break to collect themselves and re-approach this game. We thank you so much for joining us here live on DMV Sports Media YouTube. We are going to take a quick break. Just a reminder, we also have the DMV North contest between Chiefs United and Bridgeport. Of course, well, that one's live on our channel. No commentary on that one. That one's the no commentary package. But at 7:30, we have an important DMV South B Conference matchup. B not indicating level of play. It's just a separate conference of equal level. Of course, Doratus hosting Petrolero in a must-win contest. Doratus, they see themselves as a playoff contender. They're coming off a tough result against Los Toros, and at home, they will want the 3 points. Tune in for that one live on DMV Sports Media. We will have commentary, myself and Mr. Matt Geyer. We'll have you through on that one. I'm going to take our break. Here's a word from our partner, Villareal. If you have an interest in getting your message out and reaching more clients here on DMV Sports Media, reach out to us at dmvsportsmedia@gmail.com or 443-916-9708. We have our information on our website, dmvsportsmedia.com, or on our YouTube page. We'd love to see more from you, but for now, here's a message from our partner for this match.
We know your home deserves a home field advantage. At Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage makes a difference. And at home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, the right coverage It's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage. In soccer, makes a difference. In our home, it's no different. And because we know your home deserves a home field advantage, at Skyline Construction and Homes, we've got you covered. So set up a free in-depth roof inspection so we can help you maintain that home field advantage.
You're on your own. Your own sound.
All right, folks, welcome back. A little bit of a change here. Noah will be transitioning to the Dorados game. You will hear him on that a little later tonight if you're interested. This is Matthew Thomas joining you. And we're following Arlington Villareal for the second half. Arlington with a commanding lead. See if Villareal can stage a little bit of a comeback and just kind of get their wits about them a little bit. Keep some possession, which they're doing here. Couple good games later tonight. Alexandria Reds will be hosting Virginia Dream. And the Revolution will be at John R. Lewis against Dorados. Two very good games. Probably the top four of the top five teams in the league this season. All right, there's a shot on goal for Villareal. They get the rebound, put it back on, get a tip, get it out, get another shot, and a goal. Villareal, we have a goal. Exactly what they were looking for. I don't think the ball ever went on the Arlington offensive half. Villareal kept possession, got some shots. About the fourth shot on the third save, was able to put it in.
It's Petrolero against Stratus. Petrolero is traveling to Dorados. Villareal is the away.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for watching with me.
You're welcome.
Arlington attacking down the left flank, looking for some options. And no hurry, as we suspect they won't be for the remainder of the game. Played across, just goes out, or not quite out, goes through. Keep possession in the corner, looking for their opportunities. Ball's intercepted but knocked out. We do have a correction. It's Villareal coming, visiting at John R. Lewis against Dorados in the 7:30 match that Noah and myself will be on. We'd love to have you come join us for that one. That Dorados is a fun team to watch this season, an up-and-coming team. Connections to Loudoun United and DC Power. I think some good things to come from them in the future. Villareal showing some composure here in the back. Nice long ball, played across. Unfortunately, not to anybody. Headed out by Arlington. Arlington looking for possession. Through the middle, nice little touch. Is a 1-on-4. Doesn't quite get the ball that he wanted. Hit a little bit of the ground, a little bit of the top of the ball. If you were just joining us, as I am, you would think that it was Villareal that were up 6-0. They're definitely getting the flow early in the second half. I suspect that Arlington made some subs, was not here to see them, unfortunately. But Villareal definitely has come out with a little bit of a vengeance this half. Getting into the attacking third again, looking to play across. Nice ball. Oh, well defended out, but it will be a Villareal corner kick. Sub for Villareal coming in. Big number 27 coming in for Villareal. You don't think this game's ever in question, but boy, second goal here would start to make things a little bit more interesting. Oh, headed on. Deflected out. Villareal regaining possession. Showing some good composure on the ball. Ball played through, flag stays down. Arlington going up that left flank that they like so much. Nice long ball across. Gets onto it. Oh, makes a great touch. Cuts inside, looking for it on his left. Nice flick with the outside of his right foot. Renner coming in. And they just put that goal back on the board that they had lost early into the second half. So Arlington with a 7-1 lead here early in the second period. Really nice touch there. Looks like he was going to play it with a left-footed shot. Instead went for the outside of the right flick. Perfectly onto the path of his oncoming forward. Nice little touch into the corner. Beautiful tic-tac-toe soccer that Arlington is so famous for. Arlington making a sub themselves. Even bigger number 35 coming in. Gets the last handshake from Coach Phil.
Yeah, let's go, Daddy!
Also into the game, number 33 for Arlington.
My dad's down there.
Long ball down the wing. Looks like that's going to run out, and it does. Arlington making another chance in, gets a shot, oh, hits the crossbar, hits the post, comes back out. They maintain possession. Patiently knocking it around. Another shot, another save, another shot, deflected out. Keeper for Villareal doing an excellent job, really keeping his team in this game at all. 3 great saves, point blank, lasers of shots. Arlington can't be too upset with a 7-1 lead, but at the same time, I think Coach Phil would have liked to seen one of those 3 go in. Not going to matter today, but later in the season, that one shot and 3 opportunities may be the difference between a W and an L. Arlington wins it, looks for a very uncharacteristic long ball, does not connect. Goes to a waiting defender. Deflected out by Arlington. A little bit of a fight. Villareal defender falls, regains his feet, but Arlington has possession. He's getting on it. Looks to curl it back post. Oh, we have a goal. What a goal. Fantastic shot. Curled in, inside of the right foot. Textbook to back post. Just curled it in that far post. Absolutely impossible for any keeper. Young players at home, take note of that. When you're on the left side, bringing it to your right foot, curling it far post. When you're on the right side, pull it in, curl it to the back post with your left foot. So often players go with the foot on the side that they're on, taking away their angle, giving the keeper a better chance to cut the angle. Keeper had absolutely no chance. Just a beautifully, perfectly placed ball there. There on our screen, you see the center referee, Zach M. This is Josh P. here is the 4th official. Andrew M. on this side. I believe the gentleman's name is Adone on the outside. Over on the far side, AR2. Josh P. here on this side is a future national referee, possibly somebody we're seeing MLS games in the future. Finishing up his assessments, fantastic young man, fantastic young referee. Most of the same crew that was on that incredible game between the Dream and Los Torres, the other night. Dream went up 3-0. Los Torres tied it on a bicycle kick in the 94th minute. Lots of excitement and cards. Even had some outside interference onto the field during the game to stop the game. Game kind of had everything. Zach M. in the middle today, same young man that was in the middle that day.
Hey, don't drum the lava.
We resume play. Another couple fouls. Last one called. Subs being waved on. $99-37 going in the game for Arlington. So Arlington with a good opportunity here, about 45 yards from goal. Can't imagine that they're going to have a go. Only a few players in the attacking half. Look like they're going to keep this for possession, maybe look for a switch. Plays it near side instead. Just keeping possession, looking to knock it around. Very much within Arlington's style, sort of a pass, 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 and go. Keep knocking, 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 look for the opportunity and bang something diagonal into an ongoing attacker. Up 7-1, not going to be nearly as pressed. But this Arlington team doesn't ever let down on the gas pedal. Same opportunity as before, bending that with the right foot, far post. That one just went over a little bit. Came down just behind the goal. We will have a foul here near side. I think the arm just got a little high in that challenge. Arlington defender showing good sportsmanship. Knows what happened. Don't believe that was intentional. Just two players fighting for a ball. He didn't contest the call at all. Looks like we have a long ball coming, and we do. Looking to play this across. Nice one by the Arlington defender. However, Villareal keeps possession. Curls the ball in to the center. Oh, he had his man. Just not able to connect. The ball goes out, and we're going to have a goal kick coming out for Arlington. Boy, that was a beautiful curling ball, low to the forward, making a run right about the top of the 18, right in the center of the goal. Looks like it put him right on his foot and just not able to connect and get a good solid strike. Was well marked at the time. Again, if you're Villareal, you're seeing some good things to start this half. Have to be some positives. They're a good, solid team. They would be right at the top of the first division if they chose to go down and stay there. But year in, year out, they stay in this premier division, facing some really top quality teams in this region. But year in, year out, they come. You can see they've got a good, strong, full squad. And they come out and make a good showing each and every year, always looking to try to win that last playoff spot. Arlington corner coming here. They've got about 5 or 6 players into the attacking zone. Played across far post. The ball went almost far post. The runner was far post, was able to be deflected out by the Villareal defender. That corner goes another 5 yards in the air. Going to be a dangerous opportunity. All right, here we have Villareal attacking down the wing. It's going to take his man on one-on-one. Looking for that cross in left-footed. Did he get the ball hit before it went out? Yes, he did. From this angle, tough to tell whether it had already drifted past the line. Was waiting to see what the AR on the far side was calling. Center referee called a corner kick, said that he got the cross before the ball went out. Villareal with 6 guys in the immediate attacking zone. Look to play low near post. Have a man collecting the second ball outside. Bangs a shot. Gets deflected. Played out. Arlington into a little bit of a counter. That's lost. Nice possession by Villareal coming back. Looking for their opportunities. Arlington able to keep it in. Plays a long ball. Good fight one-on-one. Arlington forward goes up for it. Looks like he took a little bit of a shot. Didn't look like there was any foul on that. Good no call there. No real complaint either side. Villareal just bouncing it around a little bit. Their own tic-tac-toe passing. No hurry, keep in possession. This Arlington team is definitely a fast-striking, counter-attacking team. Right when you think you have it, you have possession, one bad pass, one steal, and all of a sudden they're just full bore going to goal. Something Coach Phil and the group work on regularly.
Yeah, got that!
Get another sub in. Couple of them looks like. Coach Phil expending the better part of his bench today, giving guys some time. Great opportunity to give everybody a chance for some game action and a run. So often this league comes down to who's healthiest at the end of the season, as most leagues do. So getting guys good minutes off your bench during the regular season enables them to really be in the flow of play as the season comes to an end, and some of those guys play a key role in the playoff push. Anyone just joining us, you see the score. It is correct. 7-1 Arlington. In a very quiet, peaceful game, which if you know UPSL, wait a minute, things can change. But the score line has kind of kept on the hostilities. The Virginia Dream Alexandria Reds game going on tonight at Limerick. 7:30 start, I believe. Will not be as quiet and peaceful, we suspect. Unfortunately, not a game here on the DMV Sports. I believe you can follow it on Alexandria's webpage. Just the Skyline camera. But should be a great one. Beautiful night. If you're looking for somewhere to go tonight, folks, especially if you've got some young players at home, Limerick Field in Alexandria would be a great place to see a really good men's semi-pro game. Both teams have played well. Alexandria Reds supposed to be more of a younger rebuilding team this season, looking really, really strong. And Virginia Dream has just been strong almost since their inception, just I believe less than a couple years ago. So should be a great game. Lots of players on both teams know each other. Some have crossed sides in the last few years. Will be lots of energy and excitement, and could come down to just one or two mistakes, one or two great plays. Should be a very physical, hard-fought game. You're more on the western side of Northern Virginia. Come join us over at John R. Lewis for the Doratus game. Should be an excellent one as well. That Doratus team's got some exciting pieces. A lot of fun to watch. Arlington keeping possession, looking to play this back in. There's their chance, gets deflected. Oh, he wins it, driving down the line. Plays it across. Excellent, excellent read. Villareal keeping possession. Oh, not the touch he wanted. Gets it, and again, Arlington just immediately goes into the counterattack, gets a shot right away. Not a team that you could turn your back on. And even if there's not much going on. If they're in their offensive half, even if you have possession, you've just got to be prepared for a counter and a strike.
So the coach asked the score should be 8-1. He was asking if you knew how to change it, or if it's possible for you to change it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
We do have a correction. The score 8-1. I apologize, joining late. Villareal seemingly heard that, looking to bring one back in here. Playing it across. Has a man open on the left flank, finds him. Couple players making runs, far post. Plays it in near post, just gets headed out. Villareal bangs it, far post. Goes out for another corner. Arlington thinking that it was going to be their ball. Started going into the attacking half. They retreat. That one does go out, goes wanting. Goal kick coming out for Arlington. A few subs here showing for Villareal. Looks like that's going to be the bulk. They may have one or two more. Here's our goal kick coming out. Great ball. Banged nearly 50 yards in the air. However, it is won by Villareal, looking to possess. Oh, beautiful ball. 55 yards in the air, right to his man. Well collected, plays it across. Little miscommunication. Looked like he thought his forward was making a run in. Probably his midfielder. He was not. Collected by Arlington, and then right into the counterattack. And a shot, and again, just like that, went from an attacking zone down the other end. Arlington in just a couple passes, bang, gets a shot off and gets another corner out of it. Again, the coaches of younger players, the counterattack is something that is just not often coached and emphasized. It is such a big part of our game, our ever-changing game. More and more of a part all the time, teaching players to quickly go from defense to offense. As a keeper coach and lover of keepers and keeper training, love the saying that goalie's not the last line of defense, they're the first line of offense. You can teach your keepers to quickly win balls and get them out and get in the attack. Not only do you often catch the other team, but you wear them out in the process sometimes. Instead of giving them time to retreat slowly, you're really pushing them. And if you're the more fit team, that's going to work in your advantage in that last quarter or so of the game. Ball out here for Arlington. You're a young player watching this, ask your coach what a counterattack is. All right, looks like we have a long throw coming. Everybody getting past the near post. Comes all the way to the center of the goal, gets ahead and just deflected out. Wow, well played by Arlington. Villareal will probably want to look at that and refocus defending. Everybody kind of knew where it was going, and the smallest player on the field for Arlington gets a clean header off of it. Not what you're looking for. Oh, that's a long blast. Some 35 yards out. Certainly had the leg and the technique. Just went drifting a little high and wide on him. Folks, we were with you a few nights ago when we told you that you were far smarter to stay at home and watch it there. We hope that you're able to get out and enjoy a game tonight or just get out with the family. One of the nicest nights we've probably had in 7 months. Mid 80 degrees still here after 6 o'clock. Little bit of a breeze. Sun obviously going down in the next 45 minutes or so. Or excuse me, hour and 45 minutes or so. Just a perfect night. After feeling like we've been cooped up all winter, great day and night. You're out it all today, so was the rest of the world. Traffic was bad, but it was worth getting out. Arlington bang it here. Little bit of a rush ball coming out. Looks like Villareal got their last sub into the game. Nice long throw. Able to shield off his man. Goes for the back heel. Not quite able to get it, but they do keep possession. So Villareal throw. Thought maybe that would get called back, but ref said no, and Villareal wasn't complaining at all. A little bit of a late challenge there. Got more ankle than ball. Kick coming out for Arlington. Nice little touch across the back. Here in the 75th minute, about 15 to go. Can't imagine they'd add a whole lot of time onto this. Hasn't really been much other than some goals and no major injuries, no long stoppages, no altercations of any type in the second half. Scoreline like this, refs aren't typical to add too much. And I believe this referee crew is headed over to Limerick to do that Alexandria, Virginia Dream game that we've spoke about. You see Villareal pulled way back, giving Arlington complete clean possession right there. In the middle of the logo, center field, middle of the field. Again, slight communication, but Villareal able to keep it. About to lose it. Player came from behind. Communication looking to be a little bit of a struggle for Villareal this half. Player had no idea that he was about to be dispossessed from the back. Nice turn, shielded his man in the process. Tacking down the flank, cutting it inside. Going for a nice little left-footed chop, but read well. Villareal tries almost the same exact pass, gets read by Arlington, who now has it about 35 yards out. Thought they might look for a shot there, instead go for a pass. Excellent one-on-one defending down the left flank, plays it off his man. We will have a goal kick coming out for Villareal. Ball played through. Oh, Arlington wins it. Has a one-on-one with the keeper. It slots it in lower left. We have a goal. We have goal number 10 of the game, number 9 for Arlington. Great little pass. Just caught the Villareal defender on his heels. He took a kind of a lunging, aggressive leap, was not able to get it. Arlington player collected it cleanly, top of the box, very composedly, put it into the lower left-hand corner. This Arlington team has rebuilt and looking strong for this upcoming season. Some fantastic games coming with them and the other top 3 or 4 over the next few weeks. It's going to be interesting how this UPSL South Division plays out. It's really 4 or 5 teams right at the top that look very, very similar. North Stars always kind of the question mark. What kind of team can they put on the field? And can they knock off 1 or 2 of the big ones and find themselves in a good playoff spot? Arlington plays it across. Nice save by the keeper, but back to Arlington. Oh, there was that sliding defensive play. Took a chance and won it that time. Very nicely done. Foul here against Arlington coming out for Villareal. Villareal making look like their subs were done. Looks like they have, believe this will be their last one. Almost 2 completely different teams on the field than we saw in the first half of this game. Good chance for both teams to really empty their benches, get some guys some minutes and some opportunities. Sometimes in these games, somebody really gets a chance to shine. There are players that are far better in games than they are in practices, don't earn their spot in practice, and then they get some game time, even in a game that's lopsided as this one on either side of it, and shows coach something that they hadn't seen before and gives them some confidence to use them down the road and sometimes become key players. We'll see what these teams look like 3 or 4 weeks from now. Injuries again, often playing a big part. Oh, nice little outside of the foot flick again. Plays it to the left flank, plays it across. Headed out. We do have an Arlington man down. But Villareal with possession. Won well by Arlington. Just flicked as he was getting up. Excellent job. The ref just stopped the play to attend to the injured player. Ball was in Arlington possession. Drop ball to Arlington to restart play. Arlington patiently passing around the back in the 82nd minute. Looks for their chance through. Got under that ball a little bit more than he wanted to, popped it up. Flank player not able to control it. Arlington able to keep it in, deflect it out, head it out. Villareal plays a long ball. 1 forward into 3 Arlington attackers, defenders rather. not played cleanly, but Arlington able to maintain possession. Back across in their V, going back the other way. Kind of a rinse and repeat for Arlington. Just keeping possession and looking for opportunities. Getting into it a little bit now here, down the left flank. Tries to beat his man one-on-one, makes a nice move. He's got a couple players, if he can hit a negative ball, cut it across. We have a miss by a Villareal defender, and then a foul by Arlington. Villareal resetting back to the keeper. Certainly another goal here, not going to make a difference either way. But sometimes there's a pride factor. You don't want to give up double-digit goals. Certainly not in league play. Villareal would like to keep it here and possibly net one, make this a 10-2, 10-3 type game. Excuse me, 9-2, 9-3. Try to keep it from getting to that 10 mark. Arlington gonna be pretty content to see this out without injury. Certainly will take opportunities if they're awarded them. Just playing patiently. Down the flank. Looks like that's a little hard, little heavy going out. Yes, it does. On behalf of DMV Sports, we want to wish everybody a very happy and blessed Easter. For those that celebrate it, we hope you have a great time. Hopefully some good time with family tomorrow. Hope most are getting a day off to rejuvenate a little bit. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful Easter weekend to really kick off our spring here in the DMV area. Hopefully a sign of things to come and not back to winter weather in the next week or so. Arlington player stumbling on it and then gets tackled rugby style. Arlington with a quick restart. Flicking back, a little bit of danger, but played out. Villareal not putting up much defense until about the 30-yard mark. Definitely what they call a low line. Ball played across. Fantastic ball, and then absolutely laced and ripped by the Arlington forward off the crossbar. Momentarily for Arlington, possession lost. Villareal regained it, cleared it, lost. And they've been able to regain and have a one-on-one situation. He's attacking. Now we're in a 3-on-4 situation. Villareal going for a nice long laser rip at it. Ball struck well, just over the crossbar, curling a little left. Almost back in the neighborhood here. The beautiful houses behind Justice High School. Arlington knocking it around. We've got about 4+ stoppage time left. Again, don't expect much stoppage time in today's match. We think it'd be a maximum of a minute from our center referee, Zach M. Arlington down the flank. Still have 6-7 players in the attack. Certainly will take opportunities if they can get them. Good fight for the ball. Arlington winning it back, playing it down. Nice negative pass. Probably going to switch fields here. Exactly what they do. Back to the center defense. Out to this side. And now we'll take some chances and look for opportunities. Floating one up long. Nice diagonal ball. Well defended. Does fall back to Arlington's feet. But excellent job by the Villareal defender there. Arlington comfortably keeping possession. Looking for that diagonal ball in. Gets it across. Gets deflected, but not out. Villareal keeper able to get hands on it. Gonna have a foul, free kick for Villareal. About 45 yards out from goal. Villareal plays it in, had a chance, had a man on the far post, just not able to connect. Ball goes wanting, goes out and through. Arlington goal kick coming out. Approaching the 90th minute here, folks. Arlington finds a man wide open through the middle. Again, Villareal definitely taking a low, hard back line. With Arlington's speed and prowess, you understand why. Gets deflected back. Villareal's keeper able to get hands on it. Who's really had a pretty good game today. Just faced a buzzsaw of a team.
Get it, Arlington!
Headed out by Arlington. About halfway into our 90th minute. Should be probably their last attack. Plays it across, finds a man top of the box open. Oh, nice deflection by Villareal. Goes for a longer strike. A little high and wide. Struck well from about 30 yards out. Villareal calling for another ball. And there you have it, folks. No extra time at all on the exact second of when we hit 90 minutes. So, folks, we thank you for joining us. As always, if you're interested in supporting DMV sports or really just supporting and getting word out about your company in the community, give you a chance to advertise your company, really reach your community, support your community, get word out about your company, please contact us. We'd love to see it. Please check us out during the week for highlights and updates of teams and games going on. This UPSL season is really going to heat up when we get going again next week after Easter. Matches are going to start to intensify. The top four will begin playing each other regularly. Going to have some fun, exciting games. So, folks, on behalf of Noah Walker, who was with you for the first half, this is Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have just a fantastic rest of the evening and Easter Sunday. And we will see you shortly here on DMV Sports Media. Thank you and take care.